Hello, this is Daniel with Make It Work Tech. As you can probably already see, this is not a high budget operation. Indeed, as close as possible, this is a no budget operation. This is not a channel that you want to come see the latest and greatest on what's being released by NVIDIA and Intel. No, this is the channel to come to if you want to see what it's like for someone with not much to draw on, just trying to put things together. I am in the middle of a career change, and by the middle I mean I have successfully left one career and am still working on getting into another career, and that career being IT. So part of what I am doing now is setting up my own home lab as I'm completing my A+ certification. It's a little bit of being able to show off a little bit of what I'm able to do, what I'm learning to do, and also as a way of helping you out if you're looking at some of the same challenges that I am, just trying to figure out how to get it done, how to make IT, how to make it work. So welcome, and to get started, we're going to start looking at some of what I've already got here, some of the equipment that I am starting out with. Some of the equipment that I've been able to source. We're going to talk about how I've been able to source some equipment on the cheap, and how I'm putting that together to be able to set up what I'm going to be calling the desk lab and the home network that I'm going to be using, and just some of the experimentation also. So one of the first items is one of the items that I've learned is not something you want to cheap out on too much. I'm sure this looks cheap according to some people's standards, but for me, I can tell you can go cheaper and you'll regret it. And that is a capture card. And what I have been using in my other career for a little bit is this Elgato Camlink 4K. I experimented with some of the $15, $20 cards you could get on eBay, and found that I got about $15, $20 worth. This Elgato Camlink is generally going to run you a little bit north of $100, but I will say that it's something I've found to be worth it. And certainly it's less expensive than some of the other options out there. It's pretty simple. If you've got a HDMI out from your camera, and I do, then you can simply run that HDMI output from the camera straight into the Camlink here. It's going to run the back of it. It looks almost, it's pretty, we'll go ahead and get it out here. And so here's the Camlink right there. And here is the cable that comes with it. And I'll say it's a nice little thing. It's just essentially gives you a little strain relief. And the way this works is it's just a USB extension. And so we will plug the Camlink right there into that. Plug this into your USB port. You will want to make certain you're using USB 3.0 or newer. Something that otherwise, if you plug it into a USB 2, you'll see that it's not going to function well. And then you'll run your HDMI right into the back there. I'm not certain whether you can see that or not. But we'll be able to see soon, because as I say, right now I'm recording straight to the camera, but from here on out we're going to be running into OBS to record, and I'll be able to see a little bit better what's going on. So come join me, we'll get this set up, and I'll see you right after it's ready to go. Alright, here we are. So as you can see, I brought you in a little bit early, just once again to show you some of the process as I'm setting things up. Right now, we are on my Logitech webcam, so you see the video quality we're getting out of this to begin with, and I'm certain we could improve that. But anyhow, like I said, I want to show you some of the process of shifting over to what is going to be our primary camera. Just want to show you how I'm setting this up, and then some of the transition from the webcam to a decent camera. And when I say a decent camera, I've got an M6 Mark II something that I purchased almost 2 years ago, recognizing that media production was going to become a little bit more of life probably for all of us. And so I wanted some equipment to be able to do that. You can see here I've got the OBS screen up above you. Those of you who have played around with OBS recognize that I am blocking out the recursive grab that you get normally unless you put something in front of it. I've got my webcam picture here instead. So we'll just shift that and you'll see I find that incredibly obnoxious. So it's just covering up so you can see me there. But we're going to be getting into some settings, and I'm going to have to pause as I go to add in each of these settings windows. I could do this straight as a screen grab instead of a window grab. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to set that up so you can see a little bit better. So we're going to add a scene over here. This new scene is going to be screen view camera large. And actually I should specify not just camera, it's going to be the webcam. Alright, so here we go. And we are black now because that's what you get to see at this stage. Now we'll bring this back here. Once again, I'm going to switch over. You'll see I'll switch over, and then I'm going to be adding things in one by one. The first thing I need to add in is the screen view. Alright, and here we are with that screen capture that I told you that was so obnoxious. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add in the webcam again to be able to see that. And it makes my eyes hurt just here for this moment. So anyhow, our video capture device is what we're looking for. It's V4L2 and the existing. We'll add that in. There we go. I should find someone prettier for y'all to look at, but you're stuck with me for now. Alright, so once again, this is how the image looks with the webcam. You can see in here what I've got set up in the capture here. I've got the screen capture and then the camera capture. And if you take a look in here, one of the things you want to pay attention to, also got the audio capture in here as well. There's the desktop audio and then there's the mic auxiliary audio. And I've actually got two microphones going right now. One is with a Zoom N1. It's another item that I picked up just to be able to get things ready for doing a little bit more media here. It's something I bought about a year ago. And that should give a little bit better audio quality than the microphone I've got on the desk. The microphone on the desk, honestly, though, I got the same way, kind of looking ahead, and that was thinking more about just a lot of Zoom meetings and conversations. It's a Blue Snowball mic, and I'm certain that if you take a look around YouTube, you'll get a lot of recommendations for desktop mics that are probably better than this one, but it is what I picked up, and it's not done me badly. So it might be something you might want to take a look at. And just for a moment here, if I haven't already, I'm going to just show you that audio so you can hear that audio. This is what the Blue Snowball mic looks like, honestly, just hooked up. But anyhow, back to the cameras again. We're switching over from this webcam to the M6 II. You'll be able to see very distinctly. I've got a different angle on those two cameras. But we'll show you here in just a second. We're going to be coming in. We're going to be creating a new video capture. And so we are, once again, this video capture device V4L2. And we are going to create a new, and this one we are going to be titling, this is going to be the cam link is what we'll name this for, because that's what That's what OBS will be interacting with, and if we were to add anything else to the cam link in the future, then it would be picked up the same way. And so here we are, and we are big. I apologize for that. Shrinking that down, shrinking myself down. So here we go, and you see real quick the difference in video quality there. And we could certainly reposition this a little bit better. Sorry, it just bugs me when things aren't lined up there. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. But definitely getting a whole lot picture than we are with honestly what is not a bad, not a horrible webcam there. I'm not going to say that it is top of the line, but it is it's respectable. So, but anyhow, if you have a camera sitting around and it does have that HDMI output, even an older one, if it'll get you that HDMI output, really take a look at it. Just the difference in quality video that you can get out of that is really going to astound you. So this is probably long enough. This is just the beginnings of the setup here at the Desk Lab. Thank you for checking us out here at Making It Work. Make it work, make IT work. I'll name my own channel here soon, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time we come back together again. Thank you very much.